So, good afternoon. My name is Saioa Munuera, and I'm going to present our work entitled Detecting Clear-Cut Patterns in Soria Province, combining Sentinel-2 and Sentinel-1 data during 2019 and 2024 period. In recent decades, open access data provided by satellites have improved land cover mapping. So since 1970, as you can see in the timeline, different sensors have emerged with spatial resolutions ranging from kilometers, such as MODIS, there, such as meters, such as Landsat or Sentinel with the Copernicus program, or higher resolutions like PlanetScope sensor. So thanks to the availability of this data, it is possible to extract valuable information at higher spatial and temporal resolutions. Also, the European Union advocates for the use of remote sensing to monitor forest health and changes to align with the Sustainable Development Goals and the 2030 Agenda. And most of these collections of images are freely available in the Google Earth Engine Open Access Cloud Platform. So the current situation in the Soria province is that the oversight of wood and timber extraction in private and public property relies on field inspections, incurring substantial economic and temporal costs. And also there is no database tracking the clear cuts in the province. So our initial hypothesis is that remote sensing is an efficient tool for detecting clear cuts. So because of this, our objectives are the next. The first one is to demonstrate that remote sensing techniques may enable efficient and accurate monitoring of forestry extractive activities. The second one is to create a database tracking the clear cuts and other forestry extractive activities in the province. The third one is to underscore the significance of incorporating active sensor data in areas prone to frequent cloud coverage. And the last one is to demonstrate the utility of the open access cloud platform, Google Earth Engine. So the study area is the Soria province, located in the eastern part of Castilla y León Autonomous Community, as you can see there in the map. More significantly, the study area is the northern half of the province. We have selected the forests of Pinus pinaster and Pinus sylvestris according to the forest map of Spain in 2015, because they are the dominant species and because the plantations and forests are usually managed by clear cutting and natural regeneration or planting. So now I'm going to present the materials and methods. So the first one is the cloud probability map. To address the challenges posed by the cloud coverage, we implemented a stratification process based on the cloud probability database within the Google Earth Engine. And as a result, we have obtained the map of cloud probability for the study period, as you can see there. So this map shows that the northern half of the province has a higher cloud probability. For detecting disturbances in forests, we have chosen Sentinel-2 and Sentinel-1 sensors. We have chosen Sentinel-2 because it responds quickly to changes in vegetation. And we have used Sentinel-1 because it also responds quickly to changes in vegetation. And also it is very useful in cloudy conditions where optical sensors might fail. So the solution to this problem is the fusion of both sensors, and we have used them using the fusion near real-time algorithm. So now I'm going to explain this algorithm. It was developed by Tang et al. In 2023, and it was designed for monitoring tropical forest disturbances, but it can be used in other geographical locations. In this case, we have used it in the Soria province. It combines data from various sensors. In this case, as I said before, we have combined data from Sentinel-2 and Sentinel-1 sensors. So this algorithm fits time series model to data from these sensors over a 3-year training period followed by 1-year monitoring period. FMRT produces change scores for its new observation during the monitoring period, and these change scores are calculated by the residuals and the root mean square error of the VH backscatter in Sentinel-1 and the NDFI index of Sentinel-2. So a change is confirmed when the required number of strikes occur during the monitoring window. And a strike is a high value above the threshold that indicates a change. And a vol is a no change, so it's a low value above, under the threshold. So for detecting clear cuts, we must do the photo interpretation first because, as I said before, we don't have any database tracking the clear cuts in the province. So we have done this work using the plant scope images because they have got a very high resolution. And we have found a site in Covaleda with a clear cut there. And the first image is before the clear cut in April of 2020. And the second image is after the clear cut in November of 2020. So here we have tested the algorithm in 3 different cases. The first one is only using the Sentinel-2 sensor. The second one is only using the Sentinel-1 sensor. And the third one is the function of both sensors. So as you can see, the date of the detection of the disturbance is represented in different colors. And Sentinel-1 detects the clear cut. Also Sentinel-2 detects the clear cut, but with a little bit more problems, probably because we have to define correctly the parameters of the NDFI index in Sentinel-2. So we have to investigate further on this. And the initial conclusions are that the FMRT algorithm represents a significant advancement in near real-time environmental monitoring by fusing various satellites, that the algorithm requires high computational resources, so it is better to divide the study area in multiple tiles. By fusing data from Sentinel-1 and Sentinel-2, FMRT capitalizes on the strengths of each sensor, improving detection rates. Google Earth Engine has proven to be a very efficient tool for processing a multitude of data from different sensors in a very short time. And the algorithm needs to be further tested, as I said, for example, using Sentinel-2 surface reflectant product, because here we have used the top of atmosphere product, developing specific element members for Sentinel-2, and tuning the parameters for Sentinel-1 data. So thank you for your attention.